What's going on, Charm City Smokers and Beyond? I'm your man, Kenny Cash.
I ain't gotta say my name no more. They know what it is.
Hey, we here for a new episode of Charm City Smoke. On today's episode, we got another one.
Another legend.
Look,
he was
the most known unknown. You know what I mean?
We went from the corner back to the corner.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We
went from one corner to the next.
We're going to get into it, but we got not only BCFDs on, we got Def Jams on.
Oh, my God.
Hot Rod.
Oh, my God.
Rod Holloman.
My man.
Yeah. And we'll get into the rest of the acronyms as we go along in the show.
How you feeling, David?
My brother, I appreciate you coming on. It took you a long
My God.
time to get you tracked down. You and your man Cuddy. Y'all, man.
I don't know what's going on. I'm here. I'm representing.
Hopefully after this one here, jump on at this.
Rod's one of these people that's like, anybody that knows him, like, yo, that's my guy.
Right. I don't think you have an enemy in the world.
Everybody. Like,
I've never heard nothing bad said.
That's what Cool Rod.
Only one person.
Cool Rod.
Only one person we gonna get into that.
Cool Rod with a K.
You heard me?
That's right. With a K.
Only one person gonna say something bad about him. We're gonna get in that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, like I said, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
How many years you got in the fire department? I'm gonna start there.
I have 23 in January.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I remember first day meeting Cash.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long road.
Been a long road.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. So, like, you know how we started.
Yeah.
You know, you let you do your thing.
Why not? So tell us about yourself. Where you grew up at?
I grew up in West Baltimore.
What part?
Well, I grew up at Liberty Heights in Bueno.
Okay.
Came up there and came over from Old Park Heights. You know, everybody in West Baltimore started at Park Heights.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's how it goes.
Then, you know, then they went west, Fulton Avenue. Then they went northwest, Park Heights, Ricetown, Rogers, and it's all west.
That's funny. That's kind of how my
right. That's what you said. Everybody. Everybody like.
I started on Char Grove. Up that way.
Yeah.
Then when I met my baby mother.
Yeah.
She's down on Smallwood.
Oh yeah.
I went around that way a little bit.
That's what
I bought my house. I was up off Denmore, Rogers.
Yeah.
Then I went Jefferson's route and moved on up.
And I just grew up in Jewtown. I moved to Jewtown. Then I moved to Jewtown and Jewtown. Across Northern Parkway.
What up? Yeah, man. What's up with you see Northwest, West Baltimore? What schools?
I started off Edgecombe Circle.
Okay.
Did some time at Green Spring, and then from there I did all private school, graduated from Cardinal Gibbons.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I went to All Saints up there. On St. Ambrose.
Yeah.
So what did you do for your parents to put you in private school? What was going on?
I think that my parents put me in private school to get me really out of the environment, the people I was hanging with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
Really,
as a young age, it was just like, I see how what they doing around
right.
here.
Yeah.
And that was what year? Around what year was that?
That I did. Well, I came out in '86.
Okay.
So
Damn.
Yeah. Man, believe it or not, I came out of I came out of Gibbons with Chief Ruff.
Oh man! Wow. Okay. That's what's up.
Well, y'all go way back. Oh, that's what's up, man.
So when did you meet your homeboy Kevin Lyles?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We're gonna get there. I know you ready to just get on the roller coaster, bro. Like you don't even want to lead it to and shit. Slow down, bro. Slow down. Hey, first of all, man, we gotta give a shout out to Z, Isis,
always,
Sephora Lounge, and showing us grace again, letting us record here, coming along. You said tentative date. Are we going to, if that one for the record, or what you want me to do?
No, we're gonna keep it tentative.
We're gonna keep it tentative.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. Coming soon.
No later than the 21st.
Before January 1st, you're gonna have a place to smoke.
Oh yeah, and I'm smoking this crown here today, blessed by my girl Z.
Yeah.
The Belgian Blue. I mean,
Belgian
named
Blue.
after that muscular cow.
Yeah.
Do research on
Diddy.
muscle. So
No Diddy.
hopefully the cigar is packed like that too. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah, no Diddy. Like right.
I've been drinking.
Right. He's starting already. Yeah, man. So I don't even know what I'm smoking. What I'm smoking, Z? Hold on. What I'm smoking real quick, Z? What's this?
You smoking Las Calaver has Decimo Anniversario Limited Edition.
I'm smoking that. It's amazing smoke. Go get you one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can say it. You probably can't, but hey, I'll make sure I'll tag him in the joint so we can get some free cigars.
So what was it like going to Cardinal Gibbons for you? Coming from, going to them city schools, now you're at Cardinal Gibbons. I'm sure it's probably like 10 of y'all in the school, right?
Absolutely.
So what was that like?
It was like Believe it or not, I had a good time with Carter because I wasn't distracted. You was all over school, wasn't distracted.
You had to wear the ties and suit and like
not man, had to wear the sport coat, but they had to have the dress shirt button down with the tie.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like we had to make everything swag with it.
Yeah. Oh, you had like the Fresh Prince joint.
Yeah.
Got you. And you said you came out there in '86. You did all 4 years.
Yeah.
There.
No, but was you selling penny candy up there? Anything like that?
No, I ain't do the. I didn't do the, actually. That's really the time my music stuff was really going on.
Okay.
So what got you into that?
Listening to the group I was in was the New Marks. We did
New Marks.
Yeah, and that started like early. We started that in middle school, like 7th grade. Mm-hmm. But what happened is there was another group on the radio, a DJ group called the AP Crew on AM station. I'm talking WEBB, WWIN, and
the AM
DJ
station.
Spin. He went to St. Joe, but we all still grew up together. He was in Park Heights too. He actually came to me and was talking to me about starting a DJ group because I was DJ Raw before I was Cool Raw. So what happened is he wanted to start a DJ group like the AP Crew. Okay. And I knew nothing about no DJing. He said, "I'm gonna show you, Raw. I think that it could work." And he was in the beginning. He was the only one could mix.
Okay.
He did a mix. We all walked down WEBB, met Randy Dennis.
Oh wow! Shout out to Randy Dennis. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
95.9's great.
Yeah. We gave him the cassette, the cassette tape. We listened to it. Next thing you know, he played it before we even got back home. Matter of fact, we walked from Garrison to Libby Heights down to Walbrook Junction because that's what WBB was at on that corner.
Damn, it's a little height.
Yeah. And plus, we were going to All Saints. All Saints was right there at El Dorado. Okay. Yeah, so we all went down there. All of us in middle school walked down there, gave Randy Dennis the tape, and it took off from there.
Wow. That's what's
so
up.
what song do you remember? What you mixed? You remember what songs you mixed for that tape?
I used to mix Pac Jam. Look out! I'm back.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Let us know.
Let me tell you. Then we did let me see the song. Y'all know with Run DMC, bad meaning bad, not bad meaning good. We did that. We did Funk Box had something for you. Yeah, because we actually was doing we did shows everywhere here in Baltimore. Like we did the Palladium. My first show was actually down CFG Arena when it was a Civic Center.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
The Civic Center. Yeah.
That's why your first show?
Our manager at that time was this guy Virgil Simmons, who he actually discovered EPMD.
Wow.
Put him on Sleeping Bag Records. Yeah, he also was from Cherry Hill, Baltimore.
He got to be Sleeping Bag Records.
You know about him, Mike?
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Virgil, my guy. I talk to Virgil every day. That's my man.
No, fuck that. That is hilarious.
What's that?
Sleeping Bag Records.
Yeah, Sleeping Bag Records.
That was in New York.
That's serious, bro. That's some serious shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So what made you want to get into the music? What made you want to do that?
Because back then, like, everybody was trying to get into hip-hop. You know, New York had took off with LL and all them. And the hip-hop music was being played on the radio, but nobody here, they was just playing it, right? So Spit actually came with something great. He was like, Rod, right from the DJing thing, he was like, yo, you think you can write a rhyme? I said, all right. I wrote one. I thought it was whack. He just do it. He was like, no, we got it. That's a killer.
Yeah.
Was you whack.
Using the booth like Eazy-E? Just like playing around with it like...
At home.
He was like, yo, that's hard.
At home, in the living room.
Yeah.
My 2-bedroom apartment. In the living room. Wrote it. Put it on. I don't know what instrumental I wrote it to. But then the next day we went to school. Out of school, we walked down. The guy that used to in the New Monster used to produce our music name was Wayne. Shout out to Beatmaster Moses.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. He live in Florida now. But what happened is we walked down Wayne house and I did the rap and from there we was like okay because we was changing over because Baltimore guys started to come out and do like Run DMC.
Okay.
Because first it was just a city of DJs, kind of like now.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you had some rappers with DJs. Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. Because in the beginning it was all about the DJ.
Yeah.
So we made ours about DJ Spin and Junie Jane. And and I was the only one rapping.
Okay.
And then my cousin was Junior, who's Junior Jam, was tight with Kevin Lyles.
Okay.
Kevin lived up the street from him. So when I would go over to Junior house and we be practicing stuff, Kevin would be over there. So Kevin would start to rap. Me and him would just be rapping and sharpening each other's skills. And then I kind of was asked them like, yo, put Kevin on, put him in a group. You know what I mean? So he got in and we took off from there, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So I'll let you go into it now since you was already lead to it. Like we got there. We got there. You know what I mean?
So you saying it took off? Where did it take off to? Like what did y'all do with?
Well, we the first record we did was this record called Rhyme So Deaf. That's where Cool Raw came from. Cool Raw, the record Rhyme So Deaf. We did that. It's a Baltimore record. It did pretty good here. We did a little tour. Like we went out with the guys that say, "Woo, yeah." They take two to make
Okay,
did a show with them in Louisville, Kentucky. Then we.
I don't mean to cut you off. Was it because you call yourself Cool Rod, or you call DJ Rod
in the beginning? Single.
But when you you said it takes two. That's raw bass.
That was raw bass in there.
Okay, but I'm saying, but it wasn't like no.
No, we didn't do the record.
Oh no, I'm not saying y'all did the record. It wasn't no thing with the name though, because you called yourself DJ Rod. That's raw bass.
He raw. He RB.
RB. Oh, okay, raw bass. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it wasn't no thing. Because I kind of. It's so many DJ Rods in Baltimore. Like one time, every time somebody see me, they be like, "You Rod Lee or Rod Braxton?" You know what I mean? Like, no, Cool Rod. We got a whole bunch of DJ Rods.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but we did the music thing, and another thing is did the music thing. Because I went to all the music seminars, new music seminar in New York. Went to the Jack the Rapper, because we was trying to really get on. Like we had our demo together, our press kit. We was trying to really link up, and we built a lot of relationships like that.
2291.
Yeah, like we linked up with Marley Marl. We went out there.
Okay.
Virgil Sims actually took us to Marley Marl house. He wanted to see Spin. DJ Spin was in there.
Y'all went up New York.
Yeah, projects.
Okay. Well, how was that?
It,
back in the 80s, them 80s was...
Yeah, when you young, you don't know you in the jungle when you in the jungle till you leave. And you like, man, they could have killed everybody.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So when did you become Cool Rod worldwide?
When Cool Rod actually got big in Baltimore from the Rhyme So Deaf record. Believe it or not, when that record first came out, I was still DJ Rod. But when Kevin was the first one to say, "Cool Rod, get on the mic."
Okay.
And I guess everybody thought that was the name. So I went with it. I said, you know what I mean? But that's when it really like blew up here. And then we did a little bit of traveling, and then with radio, and then just building relationships, you know what I mean? Like right now, it's hard to get in touch with the rest of the new malls.
Right.
Rod is everywhere. If somebody wants Kevin to come somewhere, my phone rings. Hey, bro, you think Kevin?
You in between, man.
Still talk to Spin, DJ, Junior Jam, Big Man Simone here all the time. Hey, man, you think, because they not answering the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So that was the traveling that made you become Cool Rod worldwide? The traveling?
Yeah, the traveling thing and the rapping.
Yeah,
so,
that's what's up.
Where did you go to during that time? Like, what's some places that you performed?
We went to L.A. I met Muhammad Ali.
What year was that?
That was probably 89.
Okay.
90.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We met Muhammad Ali. We met it was this guy named Vars Hakeem that he had wrote for Ready for the World. When the record saying, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Got with him. He helped us with some music stuff. You know what I mean?
So were you living? Did you move to New York at this time?
No,
were you living in New York?
No, I actually went to New York probably around 97, 98.
So what's up with the story you got about Tuffy and some New York dudes?
About Tuff?
Yeah.
Tuff was unmanageable anyway.
He was unmanageable.
So what happened? Tell us that story.
So as far it was a lot of them, so I don't really, you gotta.
I was told to ask you that story. Gibby told me to ask you that story.
Oh shoot! So it was a lot of them. Well, one time we got to. At one time we would go back and forth because Kevin had already became the president of Def Jam.
Okay.
So it was like a lot of times we would go to New York, and Tuffy had an issue when we would say we coming back home to Baltimore. He had an issue with New York. A lot of people in New York would say down south. He don't like nobody coming to Baltimore down south.
I noticed that about him, man. He it's like he always up here, right? Like he good, he cool, and then like one little thing.
Yep.
It don't take. Yeah, it go left, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck that come from?
He been like that since we was 10 years old, man.
Yeah.
He calmed down a lot, but what happened? He would have an issue with Dame Dash. Anybody in New York that was in that Def Jam office that would say, "Hey, y'all going back down south this weekend?" He'd be like, "No, down south is Alabama. It ain't Baltimore."
We down the road.
Well, technically we are considered south.
No, we down the road. We down the road.
Yeah, he would have somebody explain.
Like
the Basic Dixon line. You know what I mean? He's like, no, man.
He said, "I don't want to hear no. We north."
And then he goes
free
left
too.
about how country New York is. Like, raw day country. I said, tough as me and you and his 50 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna go with it.
Yeah,
Why not?
But that's my man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, man. So you speak of the Def Jam thing like that. Were you ever with Def Jam?
No, what happened is Kevin was the president of Def Jam. He had his own company called KWL Enterprises. I worked directly for KWL Enterprises.
Okay.
But I was in the Def Jam office every day, all day.
Right.
Okay.
And I did some of the Def Jam stuff. Like he would have, Def Jam had a division, the guy that handled Black College radio promotions, right? So he would be like, "Rod, I want you to go work with him and stuff like that." So I did a lot of the Def Jam stuff, man.
Gotcha.
And I actually was the first person here to do like the Def Jam street team.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when I was out here putting up the posters and going in all the clubs, serving the DJs records and putting up the tabletops, like nobody had never even seen it before.
Was you an intern doing that, or you was getting paid? Doing
Kevin Mann.
So
I got paid.
You got paid.
I got paid.
Okay, all right.
That's even better.
That's
the boss guy, right?
Yeah.
That's the boss guy. That's how he became my guy, right?
That was his man.
The reason,
that was the issue that he used to say it up the office. He'd be like, "You should strategically put your own boy."
Yeah,
right.
So the reason why I even asked that, right? Because like before I started the fire department, I had a very small point in my life around 2001, 2002 where I wanted to get into communications. And there was a radio station out Towson. I don't remember what radio station it was. And my pops brought me out there to go up there and just talk to them. They said, "Yeah, you can start out as an intern. We're going to have you being basically, you're going to be a gopher. Whatever we need, you're going to do it, right?" And I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm trying to get paid. But I ain't know at the time. I'm 17 years old. I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm trying to get a paycheck. I get no paycheck. And I got to do all this. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And that was the end of my radio career.
Right.
Cash mentioned his pops. Like, I was infatuated with karate people when I was growing up. Like, Leroy Taylor.
Yeah.
So when
That's my father's best friend.
When he first said his name, Cash, I paused, right? And I said, I used to follow this karate guy named Cash. You said, "That's my fault." I was like,
Baltimore small place.
Right. That's wild, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's wild. It's a small place, bro.
Yeah,
as
soon as he said that name, I was like, "Oh, that gotta be one of them."
Yeah, man. You know that.
Yeah, but man. When I was younger, because we had with the falls of karate, so I was real young. But I used to like. Another thing.
That was a thing. Yeah.
Baltimore, everybody was doing karate.
Yeah, that was a wild thing back then. Like I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's like crazy when you grow up, when you like start realizing who your people is. I'm like,
right.
Hey, my pops.
My dad, LeBron James.
LeBron
James.
Right.
LeBron James.
My pops was the LeBron James of karate. Yes.
LeBron James.
Yeah, and I hated doing it. That's the crazy part. I hated doing karate. I hated it. But anyway,
it
it's not about me. It's about you. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to give you the pill, you didn't want to take it.
No, I didn't.
Damn, Neo.
Yeah, nope, I ain't want it. I'm good. But yeah, man. So go ahead.
Let's get into it. Why not, yo? Because you still getting royalty checks, right?
Well, I mean, sometimes when you speak on stuff, it's a setup.
I got you.
So you took part, or did you write that song?
I wrote part of it.
Part of it. And what song are we talking about?
The Girl You Know Is True.
Milli Vanilli, right? Yeah.
The biggest one.
Yeah, the biggest song.
Yeah. Yep. So
how did that come about?
Well, the thing is, we had put out a lot of records. We had put out the North Avenue. We put that record out.
I ain't know that either.
Yeah, we did North Avenue. Like it's a whole lot of like club records that came out that was under
club music.
That was part of the New Marks. Get the Hole. Yeah, we did that. You know, and,
all that. Yeah,
you know, spin. Everybody just clap their hands.
Yeah,
right.
And so we just putting out a whole bunch of different records.
Damn, you got songs that's still
going
strong
to this day.
Today.
Yeah.
So what happened is, as far as the Girl You Know Is True record, Kevin actually came to me and was like, Rob, we need to, because we had did this record at one called Spin the Confusion. It was kind of like we was following in the tracks of Public Enemy. And we did this record. So then Kevin, he the one brain, so he was just like, Rob, you know what we need to write a love record. A love record. Like, and I was like, what you mean? He said, like, LL had I Need Love.
Yeah.
Heavy D had Girls and Girls.
Yeah,
They Love Me.
Shantae, all that.
So, so I was just like, well, what, you know what I mean? How we going to do it? And he just was like, it got to be like, girl, it's true. I love you, true. So we brainstormed. I wrote a line. I wrote 8 bars. He wrote 8 bars. We hired this guy. We linked up with this guy, Bill Petaway. Bill Petaway discovered Tony Braxton at the gas station.
Okay.
You hear about that story. So Bill Petaway. Actually, we met Bill Petaway because Kevin and B. Master Moses was telemarketers at this company, World Protective Travel. All this going on while we in high school. And whoever answered the phone at the telemarketer place, when they called Bill, they heard music in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
And was like, you make music? He said, yeah, I play music. So he said, well, we got some guys here that work with us that be on the radio. That's how they met Bill Petaway. And then all of us went to Annapolis, went to a studio, and kind of was going through his old music and found the Girl You Know It's True track. Okay. We wrote to that.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how did they steal your shit?
Well, the way that came about was we did the Girl You Know It's True record. We put it out here, and then the guy that owned you gotta look at the documentary too.
Okay.
It's out now.
Really? Where can we find it?
Yeah, it was on Prime, right? That's what I thought.
What's it called? Let's shout out.
It's called Girl You Know It's True.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened is, and they mentioned the New Marks in that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is,
and you can Google that, by the way. Like the New Marks were a fake.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
So what happened is the guy Stephen Franco, who used to own the studio in D.C. where we used to go, Oxon Hill, Maryland. He came to us after we did the Girl You Know It's True record and was like, since we was trying to get on, he said he knew somebody that owned that was the president of a major label in London, which is Chrysalis Records. And he sent the song over there. Once he sent the song over there, they tried to get us signed. They came back and was like, because we didn't do it exactly like Milli Vanilli did it.
Right.
So he was like, I got some artists, I want to use it as a pop record. They kind of like don't have the look I'm looking for. It's rap artists, right? So that really, he never ever said what's supposed to happen after he had that discussion. The very next time we heard Girl You Know It's True, Milli Vanilli, we heard on the radio.
Oh, really? I know you. What was your first reaction?
Yeah.
When you heard that song, what did you think?
I want to know the reaction to that, and I want to know the reaction when
being like 18 years old, right? At first, I was happy, like, damn.
Right.
Damn, okay, they flipped it. You know what I mean? And Spin was like, Rob, we supposed to get some money for this.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's when shit got sticky.
Right, that's what we called Randy Dennis, we hired a lawyer. And the lawyer was was naming all like mechanical royalties and publishing, and you guys own the publishing, this, that, and the other. And he said he worked it out for us. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But for the longest, man, it didn't happen as fast as I'm saying it.
Right. Oh yeah.
For the longest,
sure.
I was just like, okay.
Right.
I was like everybody else. I was happy I had a song out there.
Right. Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Most definitely.
Right. Still working 9 to 5.
Yeah, and if you don't know,
Yeah.
like in the music industry, it's shrewd. If you don't know what you're supposed to get, ain't nobody gonna tell you.
They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you.
They're not
That's
gonna tell you all.
wild, man.
There's
There's no integrity.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Piece of shit.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
But so look, I want to know this, right? We found out how you felt when the song came out. How did you feel when the whole thing came out? They was lip syncing. Like, did you like feel a way about it? Was you like,
well, I could have
damn, I could have did that. Yeah, right.
You wig on, you could do a wig on, right?
The issue with them lip syncing, right? It wasn't us. So I'm like, well, they got jammed up. But the issue the real problem that we had was they got a Grammy for Best New Artist. That Grammy, we were supposed to get a part of that Grammy. Like because everything that Milli Vanilli got, we got. When they got a platinum record, they sent us a platinum record. When they got gold, they sent us gold. So when they got the Grammy, we like, shit. They get ready to send us this Grammy.
That's
then
crazy.
they got the news. Y'all ought to return it.
Oh my God.
So they actually gave it.
No, not us.
Before
when they told Milli Vanilli,
they had to
so
return it.
Like, man, shit coming, man. But that was the beef with us. Man. Damn, I would love to have that on the show.
Well, you know what? It's not your fault. So we're gonna, you know what, man? I feel like we gotta start over because we gotta say Grammy Award winning. Hot Raw, cool Raw. We got a Grammy Award winner over here.
Yeah, what you got to talk about? What you got to say?
Yeah, man. But shoot.
Yeah, man. So I want to take this up because you grew up around that time, right? You know they try to steal everything from us, the DC dudes. Who started Air Force Ones? Us at DC. Baltimore, right?
Cinderella Shoe.
Yeah.
Mr. Shoe.
Yeah. So they try to take
Spalding and Paul Cotton.
Yeah, man. You already know.
Why they trying to steal it from us? Like why do you think they do that?
Because they think we from down the south.
Right. That's what it is. Y'all, they try to think we won. DC, Maryland, y'all won.
So I want a story from you, right? Tell me about when you was in the DC club, but the DC dudes were talking bad about Baltimore. I did that for a reason. Talk to me. Why they was talking bad about Baltimore?
We did a show down there with EU. Remember the song "Doing a Butt"?
Yeah.
We did a show there, and I went down there. And we took a whole bunch of guys from Baltimore. We was down there deep because back just like now, it's always tense when you got DC.
It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Right now, you older.
When you young, you got DC and Baltimore same building. You get tense. I went to the bathroom. I was in the store. I heard I was in the store. The door was closed, and was a bunch of DC guys, and they was like, "Yo, them Baltimore Bammers is out there." They said we gonna deal with them. That's how they were talking. I'm in the store. I'm like, God damn. Now I can't come out this morning.
I'm gonna stand on the toilet and shit.
So when it ain't nothing go down though, because we after they left out, I came out and I told everybody, I said, "Yo, let's do what we gonna do." And this just the new marks too. Yeah. I'm like, "Yo, let's do, once we did our show, we ain't gonna stand around here. We gonna look at now. We getting the hell out of here." Yeah. And we got about that, but that was the deal, man. It was a setup. We wouldn't have knew
What club was y'all at, or where was y'all at when this? Was it something that's still around now?
I don't think so. I couldn't even tell you where we was at.
Okay. And that was that the only show?
I even remember doing a show at UMBC, and there was a lot of DC people in there at UMBC.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
So was that the only show that you ever did down DC? After that happened, was it like, nah, we ain't coming back down here?
No, because wherever the manager was booking us, right?
Yeah. And did you tell him like DC?
Well, he knew. He knew.
You can go to Alexandria.
Matter of fact, we actually took. We had this another karate dude, Delaney X.
Okay.
Like, I'll go with y'all, right?
Oh, you had a bodyguard.
You had a bodyguard.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you got through your music career, right? So when was it a transition when you was like
the fire department?
When you was gonna do fire department?
Well, I had a lot of friends already in the fire department.
Like who?
Yeah, Leon. The people I grew up with. Jerry Richardson. Frank Thomas. Troy Barnes. I don't want to miss nobody, but it was a few people that I could think of like right off the top that was like family that I knew before I got in the fire department.
Right.
And Frank Thomas and Tuffy is really the main two. And Jerry, because Jerry actually went to school with me. Jerry was really one who used to say, like, Rob, you need to come in this fire department.
Yeah,
I remember that, and that was
shout
the
out
90s.
to Jerry Richardson, man. Man. Walbrook's own Jerry Richardson, man.
Yeah, I remember.
I know he's at 46, but he's a Walbrook guy. Man. I gotta give him that, man.
So how did you know Frank? Because some guys just want to know, how did you know him?
He like 2 streets over from me. Him and Tuffy was neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so I used to walk around Tuffy. I'll see Frank. We all hung out in the street, played football and all that.
Right.
So you joined the fire department. You went straight to 46 engine.
Yep, my whole career.
Okay.
And it was funny how I got in the fire department. Tuffy was already in the fire department.
Down 8 engine, right? He was down 8 engine. Okay.
Me, him, and he might have had maybe 4 years in. And me, him, and Kevin was on our way at the airport, on our way to like LA or somewhere. It was a lady, I think her last name was Henson. And they was all talking about what you do. First of all, Tuffy, let's get this straight. Tuffy is not a music guy. He was just there like.
So what? He just beat people up.
He was just cool, right?
He's off the hook. That was off the chain.
He was the
muscle. He was the muscle.
Yeah, he was off. Yeah. He's off the chain, man.
Hence the name.
What happened is the lady was talking about being on the board with Chief Williams in the fire department. So,
Okay.
And
Herman Williams. Herman Williams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she say, this is the whole conversation. She was like, Tuffy was like, well, Kevin works for Def Jam. I'm in the fire department. So I told her that I'm just his man. So she was like, well, you never tried to get in the fire department? And I told her exactly. I said, I did the application. I did the agility test. I did everything. I didn't receive a phone call. So she was like, is that right? I said, yeah. We go wherever we going at. I had gave her my number. She called me back. She said, Rodney, are you sure you did all that? I said, yeah, right? She said, what's your social? Now I don't know if I said
my social security number.
I'm like, I don't know, miss. I just met you yesterday. Right? Gave it to her, right? Wherever we went, probably like 6 or 7 months later traveling, my mother called me. I was in New York. She said, Rodney, you got a letter in the house from the fire department.
And that was it.
And I
so that was easy.
And plus my girl was pregnant, and so I told Kevin, I'm like, yo, I'm going back to Baltimore. He said, for what? I said, man, I got a son on the way. So in his mind, we running a fire every day.
Right.
So he's like, you gonna risk your life every day when you can be? We partying. I said, man, y'all ain't no fire every day. And then I'm like, Captain, I'm paid entourage, man.
Right.
Yeah. We would argue, yeah. But
I understand. That's a.
But I can't.
At least you realize.
Let me say, think about it.
He was like, he said something. He was telling me stuff like, yo, just move. You know what I mean? Take your wife and your girl and move them all up here, and I get a house. But then my wife, she got her sisters all. That's the only people she be with. Her sisters and her mother and her family. So I was like, Kevin, man, you leave 5 in the morning, and we don't come back to 5 in the morning.
Right.
I said she'll lose her mind of it. So
won't be married
he
no more.
understood. He was like, no, that's cool, man. Yeah.
I got a question for you, right? During that time, right, what rappers did you see come up around that time or anything like that?
I was promoting Boss, Rest of Soul to the girl Boss that passed away. I did Onyx. I did I promoted for Onyx, Redman and Method Man, Wu-Tang. Since Violator was part of Def Jam.
Violator.
Busta and all them. Yeah, so I definitely met mostly all the artists.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Little Star struggling with LL because LL was rapping, we was rapping. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I just want to take it back there. I meant to ask you that earlier, but now we're back on the fire department, right? You going to 46 engine. Who was your crew when you got there at 46 engine?
Oh, when I got there, my acting man was Buck. My lieutenant was Randy Schmidt.
Yeah. That's my guy. Both of them my guys.
Yeah. And the PO was Rocky Ward.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky Ward. I forgot about Rocky Ward.
Yeah, I remember Rocky.
Wayne Ward.
So what was that like for you walking into the fire department?
Man, first of all, when I came in the fire department, right?
What year was this?
2002.
2002. Okay.
Yeah. So when I first came in the fire department, it was like I didn't know what to expect. Cause really, I'm gonna tell you, in my mind, I'm like, even though going to the academy and all that, I was under this impression that like I'm just gonna fight fire. If fire come out, I'm back hose, put it out.
Yeah.
So then I get to the academy. Kiefer Robb was like, I didn't even know what the FPA was.
I understand that.
We always there. We always there. I said it's a job.
I understand that.
Like firefighter. That's all we know.
City boy.
Right.
Yeah. Like FPA.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna file? You wanna get your ALS and be a paramedic?
Right.
I'm like, what?
What you got, bro? What you got? Real quick. Commercial break. Shout out to Bardstown.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bardstown. They did me real good.
Send us a bottle.
They treated me real nice. Went to the whiskey library there, met the CEO of Bardstown. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was real nice.
Love. Yeah. That's love.
When you put good energy out there, you get it back.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how I met him real quick. It's a Miami Vice party, right? We go to Kentucky, right, doing our bourbon thing. We're gonna go to this Miami Vice party at Bardstown. We get there early, smoke cigars. A guy walked past, like, hey man, can I smoke with y'all? Like, shit, come on. As we sitting there, people start walking by like, hey man, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yo, who are you? He was like, I'm the CEO. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey man,
the CEO?
That just shows you right there, man. Cigars and bourbon bring people together, man.
And golfing.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
man. We probably need to let them be some senators and congressmen and something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So working at 46 with my man Buck, right?
Yeah.
Who knows Buck? Who knows him, right? He was
Daryl Buxton, right?
He was the man's man, right?
Man's man.
He was the man's man.
Big Onk.
Right, Big Onk, right?
Yeah. Choke shit out.
Right. I had the pleasure to even work part-time with him at the racetrack, right? Buck, that's my guy, right? I love Buck.
That's one thing. I remember you came and Randy. They loved you straight off the top.
Randy, all the guys, they loved me. They treated me real well.
Yeah.
And that was some of my best times in the memories
Not
I
one
ever
time
had.
did you walk with. They say that young guy don't know shit.
I love that crew, right? That was some of my best times in the fire department.
Yeah.
Come and work with you guys, right? You, Gibby, Randy, Buck. It was perfect, bro.
Yeah.
But if y'all ain't clean that bathroom right, Buck was on y'all, bro. If y'all ain't take the Buck was on y'all.
He was the old school first acting man.
Definitely was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like you was more scared of him than the officer.
Yeah.
Oh man, you ain't never lie about that.
Yeah, man. What was it like working with Buck?
In the beginning, I would be like, you know what I mean? In the beginning, I would have an attitude like, man, you know what? He must not know I'm in my 30s.
Right.
We gonna have to go outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I slowly but surely figured what I saw. Even though he was doing this with me, he ain't let nobody else do that with
Right.
me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even the captain of the house,
Yeah.
like back then when the captain used to say, because mind you, when I got to 46, 3 of us went to 46 from the academy. Me, Richie Haynes.
Okay.
Shout out to Richie Haynes.
Derek McGee.
Yo, yeah.
And back then, Jermaine McCullough.
Okay. Yeah.
So all of us went to 46.
His name ain't good at it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there.
I even go.
Hello. Shouts out to you.
Hello.
Hello. That's funny as shit.
Yeah. So we all check.
Yeah. Did he ride the medic into to the back of a building or some shit like that? He took the medic. Think he crashed the medic real bad?
I'm not sure.
Okay, anyway, allegedly.
Yeah.
I think he ran into the back of the building.
There's a lot of allegedly underneath that McCullough name.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna digress.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so
Anyway, go ahead.
So y'all went to 46.
Yeah. So what happened is, man, like I remember, you know how it is. The old guy would say, "Hey, get your PO book." That's how Buck used to tell me, "Rod, come here. You sitting around here like, yo, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor." See, you sitting down. Right. So he'll say, "Man, go get the PO book. You gotta get approved the PO." You know, he telling me all this stuff, right?
Seriously, sit down, bro. And it's real, though. This is real, y'all.
Right,
y'all
that's the
understand
thing
how real
about
this
it. Like,
is. Y'all understand how real this is.
So he's gonna get your PO book. So he would tell me, dudes, get your PO. No, even when I'll be off the trip, come back, he'd be like, "Did you get it?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, you better go in there and ask that captain." Even if I asked captain, say, "Oh, I got you."
Who was the captain when you got there? Was it Payne? Oh, you still had Captain Roth when you got there. Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
Captain Roth would be like, "Hey, Rodney, I got you. Just come on, I'll get to you." I go in the kitchen, Buck say, "What'd he say?" He said he got me. Like I wasn't asking aggressive enough. He said, "Man, It's on you.
Yeah.
So I said, all right. So but what happened? One thing is when I first started noticing, like back then, if somebody went off at Medic 14, the officer would have be like, "Hey, he gone. You just go up to Medic 14."
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So every time the officer asked me or Randy or somebody be like, "Hey, Raj, go to Medic 11, go to Medic 14, go to Medic 8." I just got my stuff went.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time Buck said, "Ho. That man that left this firehouse for the last 2 tricks. You got him."
Okay, right.
Yeah.
He had your back.
Yeah, so I was like,
that's
so that's when I was like, okay, all right, now I see what he do. You
It's
know
coming
what I
from
mean?
a place of love.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
It's from a place of love.
That's like that. That's like that hard father. You know what I mean? That hard father figure where it was like, right.
Yeah.
But my man Buck, with all that talk, right? And I love Buck, right? And I ain't saying it's bad, right? All he did on minute runs was hold the IV bag. That's all he did. He ain't take a blood pressure. He ain't do my man.
I've been doing this long time.
Right. He hold that IV bag up, bro. That's it. That's all he do. That's all
I
he
tell
do.
you what everybody else say.
right.
Right,
That's
tell you
all he do,
that's
bro.
right. He
I love
observer.
that.
He's the observer.
Rodney, you see them fuck all that up? I said, yeah.
I tell you, this was nothing but tears. Going up there working with y'all, man. I'm talking about crying, laughing all day long, man. It was nothing but good time.
Randy Smith was funny too, man. He was like low key funny. Man.
Yeah, but guess what? Let me tell you something about Randy, though.
Was Randy married? No, yes or no? I want
He had a girlfriend.
Okay, so I can say this then, because I ain't wanted to put that out there. I remember him being up there, right, and somebody used to come see him sit right on his lap.
Yeah,
right
man.
We'd be all in the kitchen table, he'd come sit right on his lap.
I think it was a picture. It was a famous picture up there. Still might be up there with him
Picking him up.
had him holding him like a baby. He just like.
And he
I
used to
said,
be mad. He used to
that's
say,
a lot of
you know-
woman, boy.
You know what he used to say? Yo, she want me in the office. Yo, I'll be right back. I got that. He ain't want to go in the office. He ain't want to go back there. He'd be like, man, I'll see y'all in a little bit, y'all.
It kind of.
I gotta go in this office real quick.
He used to always say, Rodney, you and Gibby are my best friends.
right.
My best friend.
Y'all my best friends.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Randy Smith,
Yeah, man.
But
man.
I'm gonna tell you, Randy was a good officer, man.
Yeah, man,
Because
he
you gotta
was.
think when Gibby came straight from DC.
Yeah.
Gibby knew nothing about Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
And Randy actually could have easily been like, "Buck, man, you need to show these guys."
Yeah.
Man, he had me and Gibby in that office, man. We go over every street, and I be saying to myself, I know he gonna get. I'm thinking he gonna get tired of this shit. He get tired of he'll draw up a whole map for me and Gibby. Right?
Yeah.
So we sitting there. He tell us right now. He get his rule out. He said, this going towards Mount Dogman. This going towards Glengale. This is all the streets. This Belvedere. This all, man.
What?
That's beautiful, bro.
That's back in the day, man.
Give me a tell you. Give me a tell you.
That's not gonna happen
That's
these
beautiful,
days.
bro.
That's not gonna happen these
He sit
days.
down.
This-
Gibby might say,
Yeah, you better go find out a way.
that he drew. And I think Gibby still got his, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yup.
That's
If you
dope.
get that, man, send me a picture of that, man.
Yeah,
I would
man.
love to show that picture.
That's hard.
man.
That's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard,
man.
man. I tell y'all don't understand when I say laughter. what truly
Oh,
laughter
yeah, it
means,
was-
bro. That shit.
The
was nothing
fire
but
department
jokes,
back around that time was nothing but jokes, man.
that shit
Like
was
it's kind of got a
hilarious,
little
yo.
tight now. Like
Yeah,
it ain't as some stuff is funny, but like then
it was hilarious.
it was super funny.
It was funny, bro.
Yeah, man. Like just looking back them stories, them old guys, man.
Yeah, he could tell.
That kind of paved the way.
Yeah, they were OGs for real.
Every time it was so old, somebody came there that I remember like before I had even met when I first met Jasper as a lieutenant, and before I met him, they was like, "Man, Jasper's gonna be on you, right? But he gonna be on you." Jasper getting cool as I don't know what, man.
right. Yeah,
Even like I remember one time I forgot to do something. I don't know what it was, and Buck was like, "Oh, Lieutenant, you gonna get him?" Jasper's like, "What you want me to hit him in his head with a paper or something?" Like, then guess what? Rodney, I don't like it.
That shit crazy,
man.
bro. I love Buck.
I think
bro.
that's man.
Buck funny as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, but I was with him for 15 years, man. I remember
15 years.
Yeah, every time I said, "Man, I'm gonna take that acting spot on A shit." Shit, you better not.
So you better not.
Better not. Telling you.
Did he say why? He didn't want you to leave. That's what it was. He didn't want you to leave.
And I got over there and realized everybody else be picking shit up. I said, I should have been there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell somebody get up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you carried any of his, I guess, teachings or whatever with you when you became acting?
A lot of stuff like Because, I mean, at one time, I would just, like, have to, you know, you got different personalities. So you got to figure out how to work with this person. You can't work with this person. I got from Buck, you got to just shoot from the hip. You know what I mean? Right. Say what it is. Like, he used to, and another thing he used to tell me, when I said, man, I ain't really sure. He said, just make the decision and live with it.
Yeah.
So I tested out the whole thing.
That's a life lesson.
Yeah. He said,
that's a life lesson.
Just
make the decision and live with it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
He said, don't hesitate. Just make the decision and live with it.
Yeah. That's what's up,
hard.
man. Yeah.
That's what I got.
And you know what? You kind of still, I feel like they the kind of guys you still need, man. Like you need, because you get, you know, it's a younger department now, and just the way life is, period. You need a guy to say, like, man, just go for it. Yeah, and whatever happen. Like, what's gonna happen? Somebody smack you, so what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
But that's dope, man.
Bucket came in 79.
In 79.
Yeah. Making $8,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. If that.
Yeah. Fighting for you crazy.
Yeah, man.
However,
so
continue.
So now you transition, you left 46. 46 though, I'm gonna say this. And 46
it's a beast.
This is what it reminds me of. I thought about this the other day, right? When I was thinking about you. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this.
And I didn't know no better.
Ricestown Road and Rogers Avenue.
Right. Okay.
And they go a lot of north. They basically cover the whole Northwest Baltimore.
Yeah.
By themselves. They got a little bit of help now with Truck 27.
But let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Me working at 46, I knew nothing about no slow company and none of that. That's another thing Buck told me.
Yeah.
He said, Rodney, being up here, when you go work at a slow company, you gonna know more than some of them guys been on there 5 years because we run every day.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Y'all ain't lying. And I realized it because I was jumping out the pump and doing stuff, went somewhere, and then some officers be like, "Why y'all letting this man do everything? Go help him."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that's what we did. You know what I mean?
You thought it was the norm.
Yeah, it
was
the norm.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's good. He built you up, so nobody can't say shit.
And I respect 46, Truck 27, that whole station, everything like that, man. But I'm gonna say it. That shit is a bad marriage. Being up there, man. You not because you think you okay when you in it.
Yeah. You know.
And then when you go somewhere else, when you get tired of it, you go somewhere else, you be like,
you see the light.
What was I doing?
You see the light.
What was I doing?
When Tuffy first transferred from 8 and went to 4th Avenue 26.
Yeah.
He said, Rod, I'm telling you, the water is warm.
Right.
What are you doing? I said, well, it ain't that bad up here. He said, you are crazy.
Yeah.
He called me every day. Yeah. I said, nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
I see it from the people who leave there and come to Walbrook. It's a whole different people.
His captain.
They be asking, yo, how about this and that? I said, nah, he a whole different man, bro. Like, y'all don't know. It ain't 46.
Y'all was taking the pound up there. No diddy, bro. Y'all was taking the pounding up there, man.
I was on Truck 27 the other day. We had 7 calls after midnight. How is that even possible, bro? 7 calls after midnight.
Yo,
like,
we would go to bed.
We
would sleep in from 2:30 to 6 and be talking, yeah!
Right.
Everybody like,
feel good about it.
Right.
Like, yeah.
We had a sleep man.
Yeah,
that's a sleep man.
Yeah.
And you always get that 5:59 in the morning call.
Right. All the time.
5:50 in the morning call. Always, man.
Yeah, man. So you are at fire prevention now, right? You made lieutenant?
Yes.
And in fire prevention?
Yes.
What made you want to go to fire prevention?
46 engine, but continue.
I agree.
What
that's what I was thinking.
That's part of it. You know, I was getting, well, you know, one time I had like some health shit going on. And I was really just worried. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I don't want to be running in these buildings and drop like a fucking fly. So I want to slow down, you know what I mean? And it got to the point that I'm still doing my job at 46, but like night works, I started hating night works. Like, I don't even want to be at this motherfucker, right? Then I started paying people. And then I was like, I got to get out of here. But what you call actually called me.
Who was that?
Chief Wade.
Okay.
He said,
Shout out Chief Wade. You gotta get with you.
He called me. He said, "Hey Rod," he told me. Matter of fact, he came to see me at the hospital. He said, "Hey Rod, you got any other certifications besides the fire department gave you?" And I was like, "No." He said, "Go. You ever thought about doing something else?" I said, "Probably like building inspections, going out fire inspection." He said, "You don't have them certifications?" I said, "No." He said, "Go get them even if you got to pay for them, because they gonna fight you tooth and nail to come back." Yeah. And I did it.
Yeah.
And that's how you up and down there.
So
that's
being,
what's up,
being a firefighter in Baltimore City, right? How is it important to know the signs of a heart attack?
is real important to know.
Why is that? Gibby told me to ask you that.
Because like well, let me tell you something. The thing is, I really was going through something because it ain't no secret. I had a heart attack, got a stent put in. I worked all motherfucking day. I wasn't in that kind of pain, and you gotta really listen to yourself. Because I kept thinking like I kept telling the guys. But I wasn't saying I just was like, man, I don't feel good. Yeah. And you know, the old guys.
That's a lot of time how I feel. Like, you just don't feel good.
And the older guys saying shit to me like, you all right? The skin ain't broke. Because we had a fire. That's what it was. Yeah. And they be thinking I must have hurt myself. Because they kept saying, well, what? I mean, you ain't break no skin. And I said, yeah, I guess I'll be all right. You know what I mean? And then it's important. Now, one thing I did learn from my cardiologist, he said, whatever you felt the first time, that's like your smoke detector. That's what you're going to feel when it come back. So now you know. Yeah. So, he did tell me that, man. But it's very important because like, I had no clue. I thought, like I told Gibby at first, I thought, because I went home. Yeah. I went home, I laid down, I got up, and I had like a little cramp, thought I had a toothache, and I just kept I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, it's the only reason I went to the hospital because my wife kept saying, "You don't never complain about nothing. You might as well just go." Right. Because at first I kept like everybody else, just let me. If I lay down for like 20 minutes, I should be
you
all
probably
right.
need to relax.
She said, "No, you need to get out of here."
Right.
Yep.
That's what's up, man.
Right. Yeah, man. Shout out to your wife, man. Hey, my brother, I'm glad that you made it back, man. For real, we gotta take a shot at that, bro. Cause
cool rod, bro.
Yeah, man.
Cool rod, man. Yeah.
That ain't no joke. Having a heart attack and people come back, live from it. You know what I mean? And no matter how big or small it is, you know what I'm saying. So I remember this. So I want to ask you this. Because you've had different facets of your life. You've experienced different things in your life, right? You've had a lot of influential people in your life. Give me your Mount Rushmore of people that mean something to you.
Anybody?
Top 4. And you can't say Dylon to continue. A bad joke, continue. I mean, nobody laugh, continue.
Parents, mother, father.
Okay.
Buck.
Okay.
My wife.
Okay. Gotta say that.
Yeah, my wife. Yep. And my aunt. I got my aunt Rose. That's my ride or die.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You got like a story with her, or like how she influenced you?
Well, my aunt Rose. She the one that's just like she the one just like you always got that one. You got a lot of people would say if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. She not only gonna say you put your mind to it, you can do anything. If she think you ain't trying, she gonna say, "Motherfucker, you gotta do better than this." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
And she like almost like Buck. She shoot from the hip. She tell you when you slipping.
Right. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what you need, man. You need people like that in your life, man. I think most successful people always had those type of people in their life where they just shoot from the hip and tell them what it is. You know what I mean? Because we all fall.
You gonna hate them. You not hate. You
gonna be mad. You gonna be mad for a second, but then you think about it.
Might pick them with
right, but then you think about it and you be like, yeah, you right.
Yeah, because for the longest, I used to like you say going back to Buck when at 46 and I used to be like, man, what is he following me for? I'm in minding my business.
Right.
But I do looking at the big picture. I could have easily just fell back and just rolled it out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. So let me ask you this too, right? Looking at it now, and nobody has regrets. Do you think if you could go back, would you have stayed with Def Jam? Or not the Def Jam, but have you stayed with Kev and just like lived the life? Like, have you ever thought about not what you had went back, but have you ever thought about
regrets about it?
Yeah, not regret. I won't call it regret. Have you ever thought about it? Was like, damn, like
because I was up there long enough to know like I'm a simple man. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I like my time. Like that music thing will take up your whole life.
And
you know what I mean?
The real question was, if you would have done that, you would have probably been to multiple Diddy parties.
Well, I would have went to a party he was at. Right. Yeah. Why not have went to his
party? Right.
That's a real question.
Did you ever meet
Okay. When he brought Biggie to Howard University, we was over there.
When he gave you $5, did he bring you in when he gave you the $5?
Like, yeah, sure. Daddy.
Hey, Daddy. What's up, Daddy?
Did he give me that pat?
Right.
No, that's my man. He was good. I think as far as the Diddy situation, man, it's like I think that sometimes same with Diddy, same with Bill Cosby. It's like when you start people that you got people looking out for you, and then they start thinking you get above yourself. You know what I mean? And it's the powers that be come together and say, hey, we gotta check him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy though?
Talking too much
with the kind of with the Diddy situation. Not so Bill Cosby, but like him and R. Kelly. They told you what it was. We all knew what it was. They never really hit it. Like we knew R. Kelly was in with Aaliyah. Right?
Yeah,
they put that out there. They put that out there.
Oh, they
for the world to
see. It was a different day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
everybody knew about Diddy parties.
Yeah,
we all
but
knew
at
about
the end
it.
of the day, when you get above yourself and a hand that feeds you and they kicking this money, and they like, well, he ain't gonna disrupt our circle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I think when they said that with the Diddy, the Dillion situation, but I ain't
he
gonna
was
talk
trying
about
to
it.
sue you,
Yeah, you suing Dillion, yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah, man.
And not that, and it's like that. The music business is like that, man. They as long as you with the program, and then when you start feeling yourself thinking you actually in charge of what's happening, they said, well, let's you know what I mean? Because none of us really run the music business.
You already know. You already know what running.
Not at all.
We might get canceled now. I'm talking
right,
about
exactly. Right.
Chauncey's all our shit about to get taken off YouTube.
Hey, Kevin and Leo run YouTube.
Oh, did you ever meet him?
Leo?
Yeah,
my
Leo.
God.
Oh yeah.
Really go and tell us a story about Leo.
Tell us a story about Leo, man. Because we always
Leo. He was more. He's actually Kevin's partner. So Leo actually I only as far as like interactions with Leo is just me with Kevin sitting down, we eating dinner and listen to him talk to Kevin. You know what I mean? Cracking on Kevin about like you know what I mean. Just getting on Kevin about how his work ethic was. But he was a hard worker, man. Kevin's living off 2 hours of sleep a night. I used to be like, man, you crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he understood like my thing, man. I was party rod. I wanted to come back to Baltimore, go to goddamn Paradox and hotels. You know what I mean? And when the first time I went up Def Jam, we sitting in the office and it's a Friday night and everybody, the office empty. He's still in there. Well, I said, Kevin, what time you get off?
Right. What time you get off?
I'm calling out here talking to Reggie Reg and them on 92Q.
Yeah.
Putting the phone on the speaker. They bang, 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 bang that thing. And he said, Rod, we can't do that.
What?
You know what I mean?
No, that was a wave.
I met Reggie Reg, God rest his soul. I want to say Artscape. I was working at Artscape. This is when I was still firefighter, paramedic, whatever. And we was driving one of the little carts, right?
He wants you to give him a ride somewhere.
He gave me, exactly. He was like,
yo, homeboy, run me down.
Yeah, he was like, hey, yeah, man, I got heart problems, yada. Can you give me a ride? And I knew who he was. I'm like, absolutely. Like, come on, hop on. And we was talking, whatever. He's like, yeah, I said, yeah, no. He's like, yeah, that's my man, yada, man. Reggie, but he was, you know what, man? Reggie was a good dude, man. I met him twice.
I'm gonna tell you, man. When I was, like I said in the beginning, doing all the Def Jam Street Team stuff, taking the records to the DJs and all that, Reggie was with me all the time. Like DJs I didn't know, like I'd be like, Reggie, well, who DJing now? Volcanoes. He'd be like, that's Dragon. I said, I don't really know him. Come on.
Yeah.
Go down there. This Rob. When Kevin and I be together, Newmarks, when he come here, take care of him. Boom. And that's how I got associated with all the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
And so you say it's hard to get in contact with Newmarks and all that stuff like that?
Man, we talking group text. They ain't got no rap for nobody.
Nah. That's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Spin been a little bit, but Spin still travel. Like he one of the biggest house DJs in the world now.
Okay,
So,
I love house.
So so Spin goes to Dubai.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's always traveling. Yeah.
No, but
let me tell you, but he'll show up like if I say Spin, I need you to show up for this, that, and all.
Yeah.
He got you.
No, it's crazy because you like had the beginning of club music. Not till I got to college and I was cool with some Philly people going up to Philly house parties and they playing club music. I'm like, y'all listen to club music? And Vegas too. Jersey, Philly, Vegas. They play a lot of club music to this day.
They got it's on I think it's Xfinity. They got a thing called Hip House, with club and hip hop.
Okay.
And they talk about the new marks in that. And
Really?
Okay.
On
On Xfinity.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have Xfinity no more. I had to let them go. They was too expensive. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Shout out to YouTube TV.
Shouts out to Fire Stick too. Shouts out to you.
So do you feel like with you now as an adult, you got children, do you feel like it's come full circle because now your son
he
rap.
One unproduced music.
And one unproduced music.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So do you feel like it come like full circle for you? Like do you like sit back and look at them like,
yeah,
damn,
a lot
that's
of times,
me.
Yeah.
That's
A lot
right.
of times, man, because it's like it was a journey. Because like my son and them, when they first started, I was trying to give advice, and they want to hear that.
Hey.
No,
You ain't say like, you know who I am?
I was like,
I wrote it.
Right.
So then but then he had to learn on himself. It's this guy. It's a guy named they call him Mocha. His name is Sean Banks. He actually did like Madonna records. He did a whole lot of stuff like Madonna. He did some drill stuff.
Yeah.
My son went to the studio with him. So, but he didn't know who my son was. They was talking. So he was like, he was doing the songs with my son, and then my son asked him if he could do something, and then they got in conversation. And Sean Banks, and Banks called and told me this. He told him, you live in a house with somebody that put me on. Why you asking me about? You ask your father.
Yeah.
LeBron
That's how kids do though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Your kids never want to listen to their parents. They listen to somebody else. You know what I
What's
mean?
your son's rap name? What's his rap name?
Who? Banks, Sean Banks?
Yeah, your son.
Rex Too Slick.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Okay.
that.
What's it? He got an IG. What's his IG?
That's it.
Rex Too Slick.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to him, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
Make us some music, man, for the
I don't know how
intro.
you feel. I don't know how you feel about it, right? Because I don't like new music. I don't know about you, right? Because
I like some of it.
you got to sit down and put me on to it.
Yeah, I like
I ain't
some
checking
of
for
it,
it.
but I mean,
I'm stuck in the 90s.
I know that I'm out the loop because I can't learn one of them to save my
I
life.
can't.
And
Yeah,
I'm
man.
Right.
I have no clue. But I might can get a hook. I might can get the hook a little bit, but as far as the actual song, I be feeling like I'm old.
Right.
I feel like that makes me
I
feel
got
old.
time
I'm like,
today. That's all I know.
yeah,
But now these kids just put it on Spotify and become a millionaire.
Yeah, man.
The game has changed.
yeah. And that's, I mean, I guess that's a good thing though, man, because it's not. You don't have to go all these. It's good as bad because I would say it's good because you're not getting blackballed and you can kind of do your own thing. It's bad because you don't have a hustle.
And everybody do this one.
It's too easy.
Yeah,
They put one
it's too
hit out,
easy.
make
Yeah.
some money off the one record.
Yeah, man.
They ain't hungry. They really ain't hungry. A lot of art, they ain't hungry no more because they ain't got to grind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you ain't got to hustle.
They
Like
don't need promotion.
you ain't got to sell CDs out the back of your trunk no
not at
more.
all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Like
I
you
remember
just
them days.
yeah.
Yeah.
You made it sweet for Rex.
You was selling cassettes,
Yeah.
What?
not even CDs.
Cassette
We
tape.
old as shit.
Winding with the pestle.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Taping it together with some scotch tape
Right.
when it break. How to pop the tape. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and hit
That's
that Milli Vanilli song on Spotify where you get your songs, so my man can get some checks, all right?
Yeah,
Play
man.
that Milli Vanilli song.
Right. Girl, you know it's true.
Right. Yeah, go ahead so my man get a little check.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah,
Help me
man.
out.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Cool Raw, man. I'm telling you.
Cool Raw,
When I say this,
man.
my guy right here, I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
have to take
I
no real
appreciate
time.
you, man.
Hey,
Right,
man.
thank
So
you,
what's
Raw.
what's next for you, man? What's next for you?
Retire.
Retirement. How much more you got to go?
I'll probably do, I always say 6.
Okay.
6.
And then you
28.
what, 30?
28.
Oh no, I give you 28.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because you said 02. We came in 04. Yep.
Out the door.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got to see where everything else is
Yeah.
in place. I don't want to do 30, walk away now. I got to be shoveling.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
got you.
Picking
I
up,
got
putting
you.
the refrigerators in the
Yeah.
back of the
Yeah,
pickup.
you don't
I'm like,
wanna do that.
oh,
Yeah. Man, make
I
sure
could
you
be
right.
down to Pier 6.
Yeah, right. At the stadium, watch the game at the stadium. In
In
the
the
tunnel.
Orioles game.
Right.
What the hell am I doing?
Be on your buck shit. You see him?
You see him?
You see him? He ain't shit.
Right.
I know he ain't shit.
They done fired him. In that 28, they fired him.
Yeah, man. Hey, Rob, man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Once again, man, shout out to C, shout out to our producer, Mike.
Shout out to Mike Jordan. You know what I'm saying? D-Rod, he gonna hook us up with the editing and producing too.
I want to run one time. I see Buck talking to MJ. He couldn't break you though. He kept saying, "So MJ, like Michael Jordan, can you play ball?" I said, "Yeah." He couldn't break you.
Yeah.
You remember? We on Belvedere. He couldn't break you. I was standing there. I said, "He ain't." I said, "I'm glad he ain't feeding it."
Right.
He scared the shit out of me one time. We had a box. Getting ready. I put my hood on. He grabbed his towel. You used to wear the towel?
His white
the towel,
The towel. Right, the towel. The towel. Right.
He said, we on some different shit.
I got a feeling on my ears. I got a feeling.
Yeah.
As he trying to break you like, young buck, you ain't nothing. You ain't got no hood.
The towel. Man, wow, bro.
Rodney, he called himself MJ. That's his name,
That's his name.
What you want me to do?
Right.
Buckmaster.
Man. Shout out to Buck, man. We got five Buck, man.
But working private ambo with him, just me and him in the ambo, man. I've been dying laughing the whole time. Buck, that's my guy, bro. That's my guy.
I've been on the red matic with him, man.
Yeah, man. That's my guy.
She gotta go to the bathroom. What we doing here? What you want me to pull on?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, hey.
God,
Hey, you ain't smoking cigar, but it's all good, man. But
yeah, man.
we're smoking afterwards, but ain't no big deal. Hey, man, but here's to another episode of Charm City Smoke.
You know what it is.
And hey, like and subscribe to the YouTube page. Again, Rod, appreciate you, my brother.
My man, that's all.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I'm
Hopefully,
glad
my man Tuffy will see this.
Yeah.
Look,
I told him
hopefully
today.
Kevin Lyles will see this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep promoting that.
Yes,
Kevin
sir.
Lyles come, you know.
We gonna get
You know.
we gonna get the views up.
Yeah, let's get the views up,
We
man.
gonna get a distribution deal.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take a 360. Look, we'll take a 360.
We got something 300, Kevin. 300.
Yeah. Hey, man, like and subscribe to the YouTube page, man.
Yeah, we out, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. We'll get with y'all next time, man. Peace.
Peace.